Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. People are joining us, so we'll be starting very, very soon. My name is Dee Arp and I am President-elect of INSHPO. We're just waiting for people to keep on joining us here. Welcome everybody. We just give people a minute or so to join. Wonderful. Still a few more people joining. We will make a start very shortly. Okay, so as I said, my name is Dee. I'm from INSHPO, the President-elect, and very, very shortly I will be handing you over to Susana Romero, who's going to be delivering a fabulous session on connecting health, safety and well-being in the digital age. It's upon us, the future is here. It's reaching out and touching every sector across the globe. So this will be a fascinating and inspiring session, I am sure. Susana has got way too much experience and background for me to cover in a very brief intro, but she's HSEQ Global Manager and EHS and ESG Digital Solutions Consultant with a wealth of work experience and qualifications in various sectors, in various business areas. Currently the INSHPO Spanish representative, so we are in very safe and very good hands. So, without further ado, Susana, thank you so much for doing this session for us. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. One more thing before I forget, I'm sure there will be questions. Hopefully people are familiar with these platforms. There is a Q&A chat box at the bottom. So do pop your questions in there as we go along and we'll cover as many as we can in the time allowed. Susana, over to you and thank you again.
Thank you very much. It's for me, it's a pleasure to be here. I would like to thank you, INSPO, for giving me the opportunity to share all my knowledge and experience managing health safety nowadays in the digital area. So, well, let's start with the presentation. Please, as Dee has explained, any question you want to share with me, please do not hesitate to make your questions at the end of the presentation. So, well, that's me. I've been I've been introduced. So let's go to the next one. So my presentation, I would like to make some question. Yes, 1-2 minutes to think about that. So first of all, what does digitalization means for us, for us as a specialist of what does it means for occupational safety and health? How is digitalization shaping our working lives and workers' safety, health? Um, and the third one is how can we address the challenges and maximize the opportunity for health and safety at work? I think these three questions summarize the presentation. So, well, in this session, well, I would like to. Well, there are several topics to be covered. I would like to cover. So, first, the opportunities that brought by digitalization, opportunities talking about health safety. Okay. Second, the enhancements in safety processes. The third one, the emerging risks, which are the strategies and solutions to evaluate them, control, um, to go in this area. Well, I would like also there's for one, which are the future trends. Present future is so slight, and which are the future trends in digitalization and safety. And one sentence I would like to share with you. We have to thinking about, mm, for me, well, nowadays we can, the fact of addressing the challenges and risks uh, and health safety depends on how technology are applied, how they are managed, how they are regulated, very important, and everything taking into account the context of social, political, and economic trends. Because the development, the the technology is not, it depends on the country. It also depends on the way of working. We can talk about different kind of technology development. And well, for topics talking about well, I would like to give you an introduction on what is the impact of digitalization on occupational health and safety. Well, um, first of all, the development of the digital technologies is changing everything. The nature and location of work, who works and when. Also, um, we can work with robots. Robots, there is a sort of collaboration, and how work is organized and managed, and it is changed rapidly. The second point, the 24/7 globally interconnected economy require ever more flexible work organization and has given rise to new forms of work, such as online platform work. For example, I work with 21 countries. I mean, and is no well, it's not so special in a globalized um, economy. Uh, we have to take it into account. The third one, the psychosocial and organizational risk factors deserve a particular attention, as they might give rise to higher levels of work-related stress and a poor mental health. Um, this changes quickly changes our difference in knowledge. Talking about technology, the fear of a new working area. I mean, uh, we have to take into account the psychosocial and organizational risks. For the fourth one, um, a great impact in talking about ergonomy. New safety and ergonomic challenges are emerging, including risks on functional safety associated. Um, and the fifth one, digital technologies and the new forms of work represent challenges for application of occupational health safety regulation. So, 5 points talking about the impact of digitalization on occupational safe, health safety. Okay. Well, let's start talking about opportunities. Mm, we can talk about opportunities in three ways. Talking about innovation, how digital technologies drive innovation in occupational safety. Um, Second, productivity. Um, and they give us there is an increase they can increase efficiency and productivity through digital tools, not only talking about the way we work, but also in terms of health and safety management. um, Flexibility, there is an enhanced flexibility in safety management and operations. Let's I'm going to explain it a little bit more. Sorry. Well, talking about the innovation is, I think, is clear as name. So, digital technologies are reshaping the landscape of occupational safety, introducing innovative solutions that were previously unattainable. So the EOT devices, well, some examples, the EOT devices that can the monitoring in real time environmental conditions such as temperature, humidity, air quality, to ensure a safe workplace in 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 every moment. So we can monitor these working conditions in order that we can know if the workplace is safe for for workers, or the work is going to make. The artificial intelligence and the machine learning, well, they are predictive analytics to foresee potential hazards and mitigate risk before they manifest. We can, thanks to the artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can modulate predictive um, behavior. Well, we can avoid risk in advance. It's easier. Um, and that I think that's true. And the third one, wearables, the wearable technology, small helmets and beds that monitor vital signs and alert workers to potential dangers, which is very also useful. So this innovation and other more, as there are only a few samples, leads to a proactive approach to safety, in order to reduce significantly reducing the workplace accidents and enhancing an overall safety culture, which is very important as um, um, the worker uh, feels he feels safe, no? As he can watch for example, the their clock. He knows what temperature he can monitor size, their heartbeats, etc. So it's most conscious. Um, in terms of productivity, talking about these opportunities in health safety, um, digital tools streamline processes, automate repetitive tasks, and they provide actionable insights, leading to increased efficiency and productivity. Um, let's see some examples. So, digital platforms, automated safety reporting, and compliance checks that saves time and reduce human error. Um, well, I work for a company that develops digital platforms, um, and thanks to them, health safety managers can save time. Well, they can manage their health safety systems in an efficient way. Um, the second example, remote monitoring. For example, the use of drones and remote sensors. They are useless. They have been used to inspect hazardous areas, um, minimizing the need for human intervention and reducing downtime. They are also used in factories, petrochemical companies, in areas under construction. Um, so they are really uh, very useful in terms of safety. Digital twins, as third example, the digital twins are virtual replicas of physical assets and systems used for simulation and planning. that improve maintenance schedules and reduce operational disruption. So enhance that productivity allows organization allocate resources and be more efficiently. So if you are more efficient, you can focus as a specialist, health safety specialist, you can focus on the critical safety issues and also maintain continuous operation without compromising safety. Um, so these are, I think, these are very good examples for talking about that's opportunities um, in terms of safety and productivity. And the third opportunity, as it called, I call flexibility. Um, Digital technologies offer unparalleled flexibility in managing safety protocols, training, and emergency response, which is very important. And the technology enables us to improve our safety training. Um, so cloud-based safety management system, for example, they are accessible from anywhere and enable real-time updates and coordination across different locations. As I explained, I work um, for 20 countries as a global health safety manager. Um, and I work with cloud-based safety management system. I also work with digital platforms developed by my colleagues. Is the we can advance, we can work wherever we want, thanks to technology. And well, work means also, of course, control um, and follow procedures, coordinate all the work which is going to be done, etc. Well, second, the virtual reality training and can be customized to simulate various scenarios, ensuring workers be prepared for a wide range of situations. And they are very, very useful talking about emergencies, for example. For example, if we um, we have to work in a confined space, the worker can be trained, and their behavior in front of an emergency situation can be um, can be improved. Third one, mobile applications, safety apps provide instant access to safety protocols, incident reporting, emergency contacts whenever we need, making safety management more dynamic and responsive in order that everyone who needs can participate, can check the information, share the information, the process information he needs, etc. So that increased flexibility ensures that safety measures can be adapted quickly, which is really important. Quickly, safety, they should be together. In order to change condition, improving overall responsiveness and preparedness in the workplace. So that's what I wanted to say about opportunities. So let's talk about the enhancement and safety processes. Well, digital technologies are revolutionizing safety processes, making them more efficient, accurate, and comprehensive. Sorry, as I have explained. Um, but for that, ensuring seamless interaction between humans and machines, digital machines, is really crucial for safety. So, mm, let's now I'm going to explain. with some examples, and the impact what I'm talking. So, talking about the real-time monitoring. Uh, as I had explained, um, uh, we can monitorize the workplace condition, no? And worker health through digital tools. Everything can be monitored, and with the data we can analyze the worker can have an accurate response, etc. So um, some examples are could be the EOT sensor. That sensors monitor air quality, temperature, and humidity in real time. I have explained. So, which is the real impact of that? We can have immediate detection of unsafe conditions, allowing for quick corrective actions, which is really, really important. Um, um, the other wearable devices, wearables that track vital signs such as heart rate or body temperature. Um, with that data, we can have an early detection of health issues, preventing incidents like a heart stroke or fatigue-related accidents. I don't know which are the rates in USA, but in Europe, um, heart attacks are the main cause of um, of death at the workplaces. Um, and so it's very important to have the opportunity to monitorize not only the no the our vital signs, but the also the um, the temperature or quality of air in order to improve our um, the workplace conditions. Um, Another enhancement, the predictive analysis. Well, using AI machine learning, we can analyze data and what is more important, as I had explained, predict potential safety hazards. Example, well, uh, historical accident can be analyzed. We can identify causes and identify patterns and predict future risks. In that way, proactive measures can be taken to mitigate risks before they result in incidents. Another example, the projecting maintenance systems that they give us alert when the equipment is likely to fail. So in that way, it prevents equipment-related accidents and reduce downtime. The training programs that I explained, well, as I have explained, well, um, virtual no, simulations, virtual reality simulations allow workers to practice emergency response in a safe, controlled environment, which is the impact, better preparedness and reduce risks during actual emergencies. Mm, or not only talking about emergencies, but also within your own following procedures, safety procedures, or improve the driving. No, if the way we drive in a difficult in a difficult situation, or for example under a storm, etc. Um, Augmented reality, they can be also applied in training sessions. We can, there are some applications that overlay safety instructions on real-world equipment. So the impact, as a result, we have interactive and immersive training experiences that enhance learning and the retention. Another sample, well, another group of they are the automated reporting and documentation. The automatization on reporting, on safety reporting, and the compliance documentation through digital tools um, um, save time, and we can focus in another task, as for example, analyze all the data I have just explained. So um, thanks to the digital platforms, which are software, no, that automatically generate safety reports and also ensure compliance with regulatory standard. It can be reduce the administrative burden and ensures accuracy in documentation. Well, we must follow the regulatory standards. So everything has to be well. We have to not only um, there must be copies, for example, of from our training sessions, onboarding sessions, um, etc., etc. Our safety reports, and with that, and we need to keep also that documentation, and it takes time. So thanks to the digital platforms, um, we can, as I have explained, we can focus in another kind of tasks, very useful. So incident reporting, mobile apps allow workers to instantly report safety incidents on near misses, which is very, very important, as the faster incident reporting leads a quicker resolution and a prevention of future incidents, but also um, workers can share all that kind of information, which is very important as talking about terms of participation um, in terms of health safety, is very important. So, but after talking about opportunities, positive impacts, etc., now it's turn of talking about the emerging risks in the digitalization processes. So as I have explained to you, digitalization brings numerous benefits to occupational safety and also introduce new and unforeseen risks. I'm going to repeat unforeseen risks. It is very, very important to admit, that need to be managed proactively. Um, we never stop learning. So that new hazards, the cybersecurity threats, data privacy issues, the over reliance on technology. Um, I'm talking about psychosocial risks, but also ergonomic risks related to, for example, related to the prolonged use of digital devices, how they are impact in our body, muscles, etc. The armed forensics, the introduction of complex systems that maybe may have hidden vulnerabilities. Maybe we ignore them. So, talking about that kind of emerging risks, cybersecurity, um, increased reliance on digital systems expose workplaces to cybersecurity risks. Sorry. So of that digital system that I have show you, digital system, the EOT devices, the safety management platforms, etc., are potential targets for cyber attacks. Um, for example, here in Spain, last year, some hospitals have been attacked. Some have been attacked. And the medical data well has overexposed, no? Um, the hacking of safety system that control critical infrastructure also lead to potential accidents. It's very important taking into account um, the vulnerability of that digital equipments. As I have explained, as impact compromised safety data and system functionality can lead to significant safety hazard and operational disruption. So it's very important to protect data, to develop a strong um, information system, implement robust cybersecurity measures, also such as firewalls, encryption, regular security audits, um, and, and of course, employees should be informed and also learn about digital um, safety, about cybersecurity, etc. All those who manage data. The data privacy issues, well, digital tools collect the most amount of personal data. We have, as a health safety specialist, we manage health data. Well, there is the risk concern about data privacy and protection. So, as vulnerability, sensitive information about works health and behavior can be exposed if they are not properly protected. What I'm talking about, well, data breaches involving personal information collected by wearable devices. What is the impact? The violation of privacy can lead to legal issues, loss of trust, and ethical concerns. So, um, we have to adhere to data protection regulation, implement strict access controls, and ensure data encryption. Um, with our digital policy should be really, really strong. And another emerging risks in digitalized processes, well, um, the over reliance on technology. The excessive dependence on digital systems can reduce human vigilance and critical thinking. Um, that's a, that's a fact. That's true. So workers and managers might become too reliant on automatic systems, neglecting the importance of human oversight. And that cause accidents, of course. So, a sample over reliance on predictive maintenance system with a regular manual inspection that that happens. Which is the impact? Sorry. Well, the impact is clear. It's increased risk of accidents in if digital systems fail or provide also inaccurate data. Which are the solutions? Balance digital tools with human intervention is the perfect match between um, human and technology, and conduct regular manual checks and train our employees staff on critical thinking and problem solving. Very very useful. Ergonomic and health risks. The prolonged use of digital devices can lead to physical health issues such as skeletal disorders, um, neck, shoulder, back pain, poor posture, prolonged use of computers and mobile devices, repetitive strain injuries, carpal tunnel syndrome from continuous keyboard use, digital eye strain, prolonged screen time, or improved light causes blur vision and headaches. Physical fatigue, workers feeling physically drained after sitting at the desk for a prolonged period. Um, um, and well, we can avoid that mm, our use our use of technology is not only the 8 hours at least that we work, but also we continue using technology as a way of well, I don't know, studying, also watching TV, well, etc., etc. So maybe 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 we spend 60% of our daytime at least with technology. So that kind of this kind of sorry of musculoskeletal disorders, also the age strain, etc., are increasing, and we detected in the in young people also. So what are the impact of, well, the reduction on productivity and increased absenteeism due to health issues. Um, which are the solution? Well, implement ergonomic workstation, encourage regular breaks, provide training on proper posture and workstation setup. Mm, and well, the last emerging read, but it's not an old one, but talking about mental health issues, the prolonged use of digital devices um, can lead to physical health issues such also as a musculoskeletal disorder, but stress, anxiety, the fact of being in, constantly connected, the pressure to respond, digital communication, workers feeling overwhelmed, burnout, or the lack of boundaries between work and personal life due to digital devices. Um, well, it offers us this was clear impact, reduced productivity, and there is an increased absenteeism due to mental health issues. Mm, in Spain, my country, there has been um, an important rise on mental health issues at the workplace, um, around 50%. And also we cannot avoid that kind of absenteeism is a has a long period of recuperation, or really difficult some for some people it's difficult to back to the job. So solutions: raise awareness. Raise awareness about the importance of regular breaks, encourage activities, promoting physical health and reduce stress is the only way just to avoid all the risk of that of being constantly connected, the pressure, the also the also some people suffers from anxiety from if they think they are missing something, lack of information, not be um, not be informed, etc. Well, yes, well, 50 minutes. Well, my last 5 minutes. Well, um, how come after explaining all, well, which is my point of view, talking about health safety in the digital age, how can we address the challenge and maximize the opportunities for safety and health at work? Well, I have explained to you at the second at the second diapositive. Um, it depends on how they are managed and regulated in the context of social, political, and economic trends, such as workforce demographics, the state of the economy, social attitudes, governance and skill. So everyone, not only companies, but well, also politician, um, well, the companies, digital companies, etc. We have to work together to 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 raise the challenges and to avoid the emerging risks. And which are how to do it. Well, there's what should we do as a society? Well, first, well, is very important. We need to develop an ethical framework for digitalization, codes of conduct, and proper governance. Um, is the first one and very difficult, but well, it's very important to set up the ethical principles, that code of conduct, and the proper governance. The second, a strong prevention uh, through design approach that integrate human factor and worker-centered design. Um, well, is Industry 5.0. Human is in the center. Um, thanks to technology, um, human can afford um, great issues. I'm talking about, for example, environment or now in terms of safety. But we need a strong prevention through design approach. The third, the involvement of workers in the design and implementation of any digitalization strategies. Um, if It's needed to involve them, to inform, to take into account the difference in terms of age, capability, knowledge, um, to that enables a really good implementation of the digitalization strategies. And if we don't do it like that, we can provoke the contrary effect, and then and turn them in a mental risks. Um, well, 4 point. Well, there must be collaboration between academics, industry, social partners, governments, everybody, as I explained to you, on research and innovation in digital technologies to properly take account the human aspects, or that have, well, talking about ethics. We need a regulatory framework to clarify OSH liabilities and responsibility in relation to the new systems and the new ways of working. Um, Compliance, we need compliance, we need a strong regulatory framework um, to solve these issues. Um, Six, the state, yeah, yeah, an adapted education system and training for workers, taking into account, as explained, the diversity, ages, knowledge, etc. Um, it's very important in terms of new technology, new ways of working, changes continuously, etc. Um, and of course, the last one was the provision of effective OSH services to all workers of the digital world of work. Well, mm, well, I would like to just 2 minutes to talk about European Agency for Safety and Health Work campaign. Um, and you can visit the website, Healthy Workplaces, OSHA Europe dot EU. From 2023 2025, um, the European Agency for Safety and Health at Work uh, um, carries the campaign, which is focused on emergency risks, um, in order to ensure, as I have explained, a human-centered approach to manage the digital technology in the workplace. Um, um, for example, IPSAL, or the association I work for, is one of the partner of this campaign. There, as you can say in my picture, well, you can find. I recommend you Surfer. You can find a lot of tools, publication, um, how to participate. Um, Also you can find media tools, etc. That are very very important. Um, um, every week you can find new studies talking about occupational health and safety in emergency digital risks. Um, well, um, this presentation has been has been written most of it with the I've been analyzing the foresight of new and emerging occupational health safety and health risks associated with digitalization by 2025, which is very important study. Also that was my my advice. So thank you very much for being there, for the interest on my speech. And now, I share you my LinkedIn. You can find me on social media in LinkedIn, and we can stay in touch. Thank you very much to INSPO.
Susanna, thank you so much for that really informative presentation. So much information in there. I can't see any questions in the chat as yet, and you partially answered one question that I was going to ask, which is everything's moving at such a pace, isn't it, in this digital space? Things are changing so
Yes.
rapidly. And so you partly answered the question by referencing that report, so thank you so much for that. But do you have any other advice for people? How do they keep up? And I know there's organisations like EPSOL and INSHPO and professional memberships, but are there any simple pointers that people can go to try and keep up with technology and digitalisation?
Well, to my advice is well, talking about technology, is difficult to be to how to say is well technology ev- evolves, how to say, goes very fast and so fast that we can even if once we start to study a new way of working, or system working, digital system working, sorry, a new tool, it can be obsolete. So my advice is that we have to work together. We have to inform employees um, um, of talking about, well, we are going to introduce a new technology. Um, um, we have to focus on the positive, on terms of efficiency, productivity, but also we have to inform them of that new risks. Is only we have the chance, we have the opportunity to um, to to say, well, I say to my employees, to my colleagues, as they are more they they are more technologies. um, you can stay so time so in front of the screen. Please go out, take breathe. Is an opportunity to encourage them to another activity in contact with nature, sport, etc. Um, and but in nowadays, we have a really serious problem talking about mental health in terms of technology addictions. um, Also the the use of data, privacy data, etc. So we have to take conscience. I mean, we have to show them, our employees, which are the risks. Um, as we know, we are in contact with technology 20, well, not 24 hours, but that causes problem. I'm talking about health safety, or occupational health safety, versus new technologies. Um, well, I have shown you the all the information that the European agency, and as
Yeah.
as the I work with them, I collaborate with them, and I think, well, it's a work for everybody. Um, Digital companies, researchers, etc. We have to work together, um, to 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 make a profitable use of technology. Um, well, more or less that's what I wanted to say. I don't know, but also, if
Mm.
you want, I can share the presentation with everyone who, well, of
That would be
your.
amazing, Susanna. There's been, quite a few comments in here already saying thank you for a really informative and a really great presentation. So I think that will be really helpful. And thank you for that reference to the report as well. And just some great pointers that you put in there, that it is about balance, isn't it? Looking for the opportunities, being aware of the emerging risks. And that's what health and safety professionals do. It's that, we look at what the
Yes.
problems are, what the risks are, what the opportunities are, what we need to do to mitigate. So it's right in our competency space. And I love the title of the report and what you've brought out, the essence of your presentation about it being human-centered, that there
Yes.
are efficiencies, but this is not about taking people out of the equation. It's about how we can maximize the efficiency, but keep people, firmly in that in the center of everything that we do.
That's the point. People should be in the center of everything. Technology
Absolutely.
adds is a way to improve. To We have the opportunity to solve problems related with, well, with to manage workplaces in a safer way, uh, to keep to improve the environmental problems, um, to
And to
monitor
put
it.
it together,
Yeah.
like you say,
Yeah.
with so much information. I think we are swiftly running out of time. I'm just checking. I don't think we have any additional questions in there. I just need to remind everybody that in addition to the offer of your presentation, all participants
Hmm.
who've joined us today will get an email, via their email, they'll get a certificate of participation. So all that remains is to thank everybody that's joined us here today. And above all, Susanna, thank you for your time. It's very
Thank you.
precious. We thank you for it. And thank you for all the information that you've brought together for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for me. It has been a pleasure to work this presentation, and to have the opportunity to speak about health safety in the digital age for all over the world.
Thank you so much. So relevant, so important. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us, everybody.